Hello everyone, welcome back to Queens and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mimi Semakula and I am glad to be hosting a beautiful queen from my beautiful country, Uganda. Her name is Victoria. She used to work here in Doha, Qatar with Qatar Airways. She will tell us exactly what she was doing with Qatar Airways, but now she left that and she is into beauty and she is professionally a beauty therapist. I'm excited to know exactly what she does when it comes to beauty, and I'm sure you are too. Let's take a look at her work. We will be back shortly. Welcome back from the short break. I am very sure that you two can tell that she does an amazing job, right? Let's get to know Victoria a bit more, and she's right here with me. Hi, Victoria.
Hi, Mimi. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. Thanks for asking.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Where have you been hiding all this long and I haven't met you?
In Doha.
All right, so let's get to know you. What are your full names and how long have you been in Doha for?
My name is Victoria Lupu, and my local name is Nambajwe.
Wow,
Dimchala
nice.
Muganda.
Wow.
I've been in Doha since 2010, so that's coming to 11 years.
11 years.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long time. My
Yes.
God, I've been here 7.5, but I feel like I've been here forever.
Yeah, Doha is like my second home.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was your first job in Doha?
So when I came to Doha, I moved here as a ground staff for Qatar Airways.
Okay, what exactly were you doing?
I was doing customer service at the transfer desk for 3 years, and then I moved to Al Maha Services, where I was a senior hostess, and then
nice.
Promoted to a supervisory role. So yes, that's what I did for another 4 years before I left.
Wow, you grew through the ranks. I love that. You were a good employee.
Yes.
I'm so proud of you already. Right.
Thank
so
you.
then, why did you leave Qatar Airways?
Along my journey with Qatar Airways, I found a very handsome man.
Oh, wow.
And I got married.
Okay.
And family circumstances, unfortunately could not let me to continue with the airline.
And all,
Of course, parting with an airline that you worked for 7 years was giving me mixed feelings.
Yes.
And if somebody could ask me, would you really go back to Qatar Airways, I would definitely say yes, for reasons that are, personal.
Okay.
But, sometimes family comes first.
Yeah, it's true.
And this is how I ended up leaving the company. Yeah.
Amazing. Great to know. Good to learn. And how did you get into beauty, and why beauty of all things?
Okay, so beauty has been my passion since way back.
Okay.
And when I was at school in Green Hill Academy, most of my OBs and OGs, used to look at my eyes. I used to wear eyeliner like in school.
Really?
And when I left school in Green Hill Academy, I pursued a course at Makerere University in fine art. So I'm a graduate of bachelor's
art mwali.
So art mwali.
Wow, okay. Nice.
And this is how I ended up in the beauty industry. First of all, I wanted to venture into makeup. So I went online. I started searching for courses that are offering makeup here in Qatar, and I found a school that is a British school with affiliated here in Doha.
What's the name of the school?
The school is called Tajmil Beauty Academy.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I went with an interest of doing makeup only. But when I reached there, the principal, Beverly, saw more into me. So she's like, I think you should pursue the whole spa and salon management diploma, and you know, the whole beauty therapy and, you know, cosmetology course.
Nice.
So I took on her advice and I took the course. That was in 2017.
So what does the course comprise of?
So the course basically comprises of all beauty treatments, hair treatments, skin treatments, body treatments,
Okay.
and nails.
Wow.
Plus
so
a
you
little
didn't specialize in any in particular, you just took the whole course.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that also includes business administration and spa management.
Wow.
So you learn marketing, you learn finance,
That's
you
very
learn
good.
how
They
to do
equip you with a
events.
lot.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
How long did the course take?
The course is basically 12 months, but we finished it in 9 months.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, it's much faster to do it here in Doha.
Amazing. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, most of us, when you have worked and, you know, maybe even if you leave work, like personally, I wouldn't want to go back to school. I did enough of school and no, not anymore. So what exactly are you doing now?
So currently, I am a beauty therapist. I offer services to, you know, clients, and then I also do spa and salon consultancy and freelance salon management.
Okay.
So I'm into this field currently.
Amazing. How
Yeah.
long have you done this for now?
For 2 years now.
Oh, nice.
Because I'm not counting the times when
That you were in
like
school.
in COVID, when that was like, you know, unproductive time for
Yes.
most people.
Yeah,
so
we were all
roughly
affected.
2 years. Yeah.
Roughly 2 years. How
Yeah.
is it going?
It's going good. I'm still learning because I'm new in the field.
Of course.
So I learn new skills and new tactics, tips and tricks along the way, which I'm very proud of. And
Nice.
yeah.
Wow. So how do you get your clientele? How do you get the clients that you work with? Like, for example, you said you offer trainings as well. So how do you get these clients?
So usually I have connections from beauty suppliers.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay.
so many people are opening up salons, and you can only buy products here from local suppliers. Obviously, some companies are buying products from abroad, but we have local suppliers here. So they usually inform me of clients who are opening salons because they go and buy products from them. So this is how I get my connections. And sometimes I'm following so many pages on Instagram.
Okay.
So when I see posts like coming soon and, you know, this kind of posts, I contact the clients directly through Instagram. And I've been successful so far.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
very good. Encouraging. And also, like, what do you offer within these trainings? What exactly do you train these people for?
So the trainings are broad. We offer customer service.
Okay.
We teach the staff.
This is basically how you treat a customer,
Exactly.
how you talk to them.
Yes,
Okay.
meet and greet, how to sell products. So sales is also a training on its own. We teach them how to groom, how to be, you know,
grooming.
yeah,
generally.
grooming standards. We teach them how to, you know, I talked about retail and it's like basically we produce a salon and spa manual where we teach them many things like code of ethics, how to handle the protocols, the salon protocols, treatment protocols, and you know, so many things like that. It's a very detailed training.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's very good. And for example, because you said you did makeup as well.
Yes.
So for example, if somebody wants to do, like for me, I have a party or whatever, and I just want a face bit, do you do that as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you do this at home or do you have a salon yourself?
No, I usually visit clients in their homes, or
Okay.
they sometimes come to my home. But most of the time, I'm visiting the clients in their homes. And I do work also with photographers. So if photographers have shoots, they, you know, connect me. They're like, hey, Victoria, I have a photo shoot. Can you come in and do makeup for my client? You know, this kind of thing. So, and this is one thing about beauty industry, because you're connected with so many other stakeholders.
Yes, true.
Videographers, photographers.
Yes, photographers. It's true. Yeah. You work hand in hand.
Yes, so I'm building my network as well in this regard, because you can't, like, those departments cannot really work
Yeah.
on their own.
I know.
Yeah. Hairdressers, sometimes I get, you know, offers from hairdressers. I have a hair shoot, you know, like hairstyle photo shoot. Can you please come and do the makeup
And
for my
you do the
client?
makeup,
Yeah.
and do you do the hairstyling as well?
I learned how to do hairstyling, but I'm not into hairstyles.
That much.
I'm into more of the spa treatments. So spa hair treatments, yes.
Wow. Interesting. So do you get your hands on clients, or do you have people you work with?
I get
Like you have
employees.
employees, that's what I'm asking.
I do not have any employees, but I get my hands
On your clients?
Yeah, I always call it the hands of Vicky experience. So if
together.
you haven't experienced
I love that.
You're losing a lot. Yeah.
Wow, I love that. I should be booking for myself immediately after here.
Great.
I want Vicky's hands as well.
Amazing.
Spa, when we talk about spa, what do you really offer when it comes to spa itself as a section of salon?
So spas, offerings, facials, body scrubs, body wraps, massages
as well.
Yes.
Damn, girl, I love this. Okay.
And hair spa treatments. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now let's get deep into beauty.
Yeah.
Because out of your work, I could see that you use some machines as well.
Yes.
So what do you use these machines for?
All right. So I have a hydrofacial machine, which I purchased from Korea.
Wow. Imported here.
Yes. So Korea has made a name in the beauty industry for quite some time, and we all know about the glass skin and all these things. So I ventured into Korea because of those factors, and the purchasing prices are not very high, so it's affordable. So this is why I ventured into Korean products. So hydrofacial, if we talk about hydrofacial, it's a very common treatment these days.
Okay.
It's convenient for both men and women.
Okay.
And it's very, very easy to use. And you can use, after the hydrofacial treatment, you can go on with your normal life.
Wow.
As long as you wear sunscreen.
This treatment, what exactly does it do to your skin? How does it help your skin?
So the hydrofacial,
clearing it or making it glow, or what does it do?
Yes, the end result is glow on the go, because right after the treatment you can see the glow. And it's mainly moisturizing, extracting, exfoliating, and cleaning at the same time.
Wow, extracting, exfoliating. Oh my God. Okay. That's all interesting. All very interesting. I mean, I'm one of those girls who are really, you know, I see beauty from a distance and I'm like, damn, okay, that's good. But me, myself, getting into so much of those things, not that much. But when I see someone with a glowing skin, and I really do appreciate that. So how often should one have their skin treated?
Usually we recommend one session every month.
Okay.
Or every 3 weeks. Melasma or active acne, or your skin is dehydrated or very oily, producing a lot of sebum, we give you a session.
Okay.
We give you sessions or a package that you can take. For example, if you have acne treatment and you want to get rid of it, you cannot do that in one session. So usually we speak to the clients after a thorough consultation, and we ask them to take packages. Like acne treatments usually go for 12 sessions, and this is 2 sessions every week for 6 weeks to start seeing results. And you have to take home care products as well, because a salon treatment on itself is not gonna, do the magic. So I deal with so many suppliers here in Qatar.
Okay.
And currently I'm dealing with Biologic Reche and Dermalogica, and sometimes Gino.
Wow.
So these are Dermalogica is from the US. I like it because it's vegan, it's cruelty free, it's safe,
Generally healthy.
They usually use, stem cells to produce these plants, to produce these products. Same as Biologic Reche, which is a award-winning celebrity product. It's used by Kim Kardashian, Victoria Beckham, and it's a very, very luxurious treatment with immediate results.
Interesting, but those are, those could be like expensive treatments.
Actually, with me, I am flexible with my clients, because you only need a pump of this product. So sometimes people are overpricing, but me being a skin therapist, I know how I price my products, and I know where is my break-even point and where I can make the profit. So I am flexible with every client.
Wow.
Like,
So are there some treatments one can do for themselves, for example, at home, in the comfort of their home, like, or maybe daily treatments to keep your skin healthy?
Yes, yes, there are treatments that we give protocols, like treatment protocols we give to the clients once they agree to buy the home care. So we teach them how to use the cleanser, the toner, the scrub, the mask, the serum. We teach them how to do it, and obviously depending on the treatment that they did in the spa with me, they have to visit the salon. Like if it's 2 times a week, they have to come, because most clients who are doing facials are interested in having glowing skins. Like they don't just come by chance. So they are really interested in, you know, every woman wants to look good, and these days also the men. So yeah,
I would like, since you're a beautician, I would like to understand something. There's something called skin whitening, and there's something called skin lightening.
Okay.
So I want to take the difference from these two, because I have seen a lot of people getting confused between the two. Someone says, I want brightening or whatever, and then they end up bleaching their skin. So is there a difference between bleaching and skin brightening?
Skin brightening is basically getting rid of your resurfacing and regenerating the skin, getting rid of the dead cells and having your true complexion. Then whitening is mostly people who are trying to inhibit the production of the melanin cells. So the treatment kind of stops the production of the melanin cells, and usually when you stop this treatment, the melanin comes back. So you have to continue.
Wow. Okay, now I get the difference. That's very good. So for example, I know to most of these beauty products and all these treatments and all this, there comes some side effects, right?
Yeah.
So do you really warn your clients about the side effects? Or you just, you know, they want, you give them and let it go?
No, I'm into safe treatments for my clients, and if I do a consultation and I discover that a client, because the consultation is thorough, you ask so many questions, you need to know the history of the client. Why do they have melasma? Is it because of pregnancy? Is it because they're out in the sun and they're not wearing sunscreen? Or is it genetic? So these things are done during the consultation. So if I discover, for example, that you're using, there's a chemical that is very famous, mostly in Africa, for bleaching, the hydroquinone. Hydroquinone is being abused, and this is a chemical that they use to inhibit melanin. It's very famous in Africa. However, it's safe if you use it maybe until 2% for maybe maximum 3 months. A year. So, but if you keep using it 12 months a year, it's going to cause skin cancer at a later stage. So hydroquinone is also something that is prescribed by doctors in small quantities. The same applies to other vitamins like vitamin A or these other acids that they use, that they get from fruits. If you overuse them, anything that is abused,
well, they say
will abuse you as well.
No, I mean, they say what do they say?
Too much of anything.
Too much of anything. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, thank you. And also, because we all love makeup. I mean, not because it's the in thing, but apparently it is, you know. Some years back, maybe 10 years back or something, makeup was not really, you know, something we wanted to wear all the time. But lately, we have actually, you know, most women do not even feel beautiful anymore if they don't wear makeup. I have some friends who have actually told me, I cannot open the door without drawing my eyebrows. You know what I mean? Is makeup really good for one's skin?
Makeup, as a makeup artist as well, I can frankly tell you that makeup enhances your natural beauty.
Yes.
and there's so many safe makeup products out there which are using natural ingredients.
Okay.
And you will find, if you check out your products and you discover that the expiry date is within 6 months, usually they have a very short shelf life.
So the ones that have a short shelf life are the ones that are more safer?
Natural,
more
and
natural.
safe, yeah.
Okay.
So makeup has been used way back, centuries, from our, you know, especially from Egypt, where the pharaohs were drawing with, you know, eyeliner and all these things. So it's something, there were no chemicals then, but they were using natural, you know, products around then to enhance their beauty. So these things have been there since time immemorial, but along the way, the cosmetic company keeps developing, and sometimes developing in a good sense, sometimes in a bad sense. But yes, makeup really enhances someone's natural beauty. And we recommend, if anyone wants to enhance their eyes or correct, you know, sometimes maybe somebody has one eye smaller and the other one is bigger, and they just want to correct it. So we teach them the technique that the eye that is smaller, you need to raise it, to raise your eyeshadow or eyeliner
to make it appear bigger.
Yes. So we teach them these techniques, and when we are dealing with clients, of course, you have to do a makeup consultation first. You need to see the client's face and what you need to correct. So makeup is about enhancing already what is the client, or like the way the client is looking already. So it's not bad to wear makeup.
Okay. Yeah. But also you should allow your skin some time to breathe.
I understand. Right? I understand. But if you follow a very good skin care regimen, makeup shouldn't affect. Like, for example, I've been wearing makeup since 2005.
And you still look beautiful and
and because I know how to cleanse my skin.
Yes. So you should know how to properly do it. You know, to keep your skin healthy and all, you need to know properly how to, you know, to do your makeup, when to cleanse, which cleanser to use, and all this. Exactly. And also, I guess, with all the people that, you know, because tuina abantu on the market who are just trained. They draw the eyebrow like this, they eyeshadow bamuteka wano, and they don't really dig deep into knowing it professionally. Exactly. This is someone's skin, and you could actually cause danger to their skin. Bobanga tomanyi chokolachi.
Yes.
Anyways, so a lot of us girls, we get pimples in our beautiful red days, or even sometimes we just get acne or whatever. And tuino muzegwa no kanyiga no kanyiga abamu batekako ne toothpaste or whatever, like it will dry. You know, I grew up seeing these things, and I still do. I fly with crew who are like
yes.
You know. So how is this thing? Is it good, or what can one do better?
Kakati bwetuddamu pimples, usually tubagamba muzireke.
Kugejeko
ogireka kubanga eretuka stage nekoma okukola ki, like to become big, or the sebum production stops at a certain stage. It stops. So usually wolabange surroundings with a red patch, that means it's inflamed. It's even worse wojiprikinga ewaka. But
because even when we go to dermatologists, right, that's what they call them, even when you go there, there's a way they also prick them.
Twina technique.
Which technique, Victoria? Yeah. Which technique? Kuba yambala gloves na yena akatulisa so.
Kakati embalave eri inflamed. Ne dermatologist ajja jinyiga.
Okay.
Kati webera ngeri blackhead oba whitehead ngemaze oxidizinga, we extract. Any pimple that is
so mwe musobola okumanya eno nsobola ojinyiga eno sijinyiga.
Yes, kubange jakola chikuleta producing
I should invest
in then of a dark spot and these kind of things. Yeah.
And then I don't know if it happens to other women, but for me, like for example, if I get like a pimple and it dries up, I can see that blackhead. But when you prick it, so is it healthy to remove those things, or?
Yeah, that's oxidized sebum. Kati, it's good if it's black and you see like a tip which is black or white, you can do it at home.
That's okay.
Yeah, but inflamed pimples, we always tell customers to stay away from them. and seek medical advice.
Wow. Oh my God, there's a lot to learn about makeup and beauty and everything. I mean, it never stops. Yes. So, do you also do laser? Do you also do laser? Because I've traveled a bit to some countries and I've seen most of the girls. I'm going to do laser for, I don't know, to remove my hair on the hands or on the legs or whatever. Do you do laser as well?
Kasi laser, I haven't ventured into laser, but it's in a pipeline. It's one of my next projects.
Oh, very good.
Laser, high full contouring and you know, face, body contouring. You know, you can work out and eat healthy, but you know, machines also help with burning fats and also, you know, improving the way your cellulite looks like. So this is another, you know, course and training that I'm looking at because it's, you know, taking the beauty industry by storm. So these are things that very shortly I'll be back here talking about these treatments.
Wow, amazing. We will be happy to have you again.
Yeah.
So I've seen out of your profile, you talked about branding as well, how you help other, I don't know, companies when it comes to branding and all that. So what do you really offer these companies?
When it comes to branding, especially for new salons and existing salons, I first of all call a market research.
And yeah, you also talked about what you call drawing and all this, like how the thing should appear and everything. Amazing.
Yeah, kati nina abantu katinga nagambe I work with some suppliers and then I also have like connections with architects and interior designers.
Okay.
So kati, if someone is starting like a new spa, I can help you to start it from scratch, of course with other stakeholders.
Okay.
Kati, I help you to recruit your staff. I help you to find people who will do the AutoCADs and the art, and of course the architecture here. Most people are renting buildings that are already done. So we now venture into interior design. So bakolera interior design. What's your theme? I want it natural. I want it girly.
Yes. Yeah, your taste. What you want it to be.
The mood and these kind of things. Kati, when we establish what path you want to take, then we start looking for interior designers. So interior designers will come. They will give you,
and it's you who are literally you know, doing this on behalf of the salon owner.
Yes, so we give quotations, different designs from different interior designers. Then we get the ball rolling.
Wow. Yeah. So then do you sign like a contract with them until it's done? Like you do everything for them from scratch and get it to where they want it and give it to them?
Yeah, there's always some kind of legal document signed and of course ongoing support along the way. Yeah, maybe sometimes they want to change the spa room. They don't like the mood anymore. So, you know, some things we are flexible with these kind of things, yeah. But usually before any salon opens, we have thoroughly, you know, done everything to the last bit. Yeah.
Wow, good job. Oh my God, you do a lot of things. I mean, you are, you know, you're very creative. You know, I love that because it has to take art for you to know, you know, chijakfana na bulunji, and then just going down to the drawing board and, you know, making sure it looks the way the client wants it. That's you know.
Yeah, it takes also passion. It takes also passion because being and having a art background, even if also interior designers have, you know, background for art, and sometimes the customer wants a certain mood, but we think that the mood will not suit the types of products they want to bring. So we give also advice along the way that much as you've chosen a natural mood, I think we need to mix and match certain, you know, moods together for maybe the teenagers. If you're going to offer on your service menu like kids, you have like a kids day, for example, in the kids menu. So we can't like leave the whole salon look like adult concept. So we give clients advice that, hey, like you need to have some little bit of, you know, a girly touch
life
to entice the kids. You know, photo booth for where they can take pictures, because these are children. We want them
Actually,
to learn,
you talked about kids. Sorry to cut you short. At what age do you think one should start dolling up? Especially because, you know, lately I am seeing some parents, and I'm not attacking anyone here, but I'm seeing some parents, a girl as little as 5, she has her nails painted and they put some lipstick on them. For me personally, I kind of feel like, really? I think just let her be a child, and then, you know, at some stage they can do those things, you know, if they want to do them or not, it's their choice. So at what age do you think is it appropriate for a girl to wear makeup?
Well, from my point of view, I think when they're teenagers. However, trends are changing, and people have different cultures and different backgrounds. So if I'm preparing a children's menu or kids menu, I include children from 4 years. Usually, even at school, they are doing face painting, which is also makeup. So
yeah, but it's more of kids. So I guess it depends on the category of people that you're dealing with. Yeah. Because if even face paintings are makeup, you can see that it's for kids. It's just something they're doing some funny drawings on their face, and you know.
Yeah, I understand. However, also if there's let's say retail shops are launching a new dress or a new, you know, product out there, so they get kids models, and usually they look out for makeup artists to do the minimal.
Well, yes, that's understandable.
So I have dolled up some small children for catwalks. And
what do they say? For example, if you dolled up one, did they have any comments after they looked at themselves?
Of course, they're like, wow, and they're like, Mom, we need to keep doing this. This is amazing. You know, children these days are very confident and exposed, and so when it comes to fashion, sometimes anyway, this happens, the makeup they wear is just like few hours. It's not like the whole day. So usually, even if they're going for parties, is minimal, because most of the time they're in school, and even when they are breaking off for holiday, they are not wearing makeup every day. So the amount of time they wear makeup throughout their childhood, I think it's you know, reasonable from my point of view.
Okay, right. And then since you're into beauty, I'll ask you everything to do with beauty that I can, you know, that comes up to my mind. There's been an increase in plastic surgeries, especially. I'm fixing my face, I'm fixing my boobs, I'm fixing my ass, I'm fixing, you know, everything is fixable under the knife. Do you think, as, you know, a beauty therapist, there is anything else that can be done to at least minimize on, you know, these plastic surgeries?
Yes, as a beauty therapist, there's treatments that you can do naturally to keep your muscles toned. For example, I do face gym. Face gym is about lifting your muscles naturally with massage and using techniques like and some you know, machines, but it's not like injections. Like radio frequency machine can, if you do it like in sessions, you can see like a lifted contoured face. So this face gym basically, and so many other, you know, machines that you can use for body contouring, you can have the body that you wish, you know, to have without having to go under surgery or having to do like
to go through such procedures. And because also, you know, like most of the girls now are, you know, like dealing with their face and removing extra fat from these sides and all this. But I think that can be done through makeup as well, right? Like, for example, if someone is having a, you know, makeup, like full makeup, I have seen they're like, okay, she has big cheeks, so we're going to do this to make them appear smaller. Someone has a big nose, blessed, no problem. They kind of, you know, do it in a way that makes your nose look smaller.
Yeah, it happens also with makeup. You can correct certain features. If your jawline is not defined, you can, you know, contour.
Define it,
and have, you know, mimic like that, how, like,
the look that you want,
the look that you want to achieve. But when it comes also to surgery, one thing that people out there need to know, when clients stop using like Botox or they stop doing, like they stop wanting to do surgery anymore and they want to come for facials. You know, sometimes it takes time for them to achieve the results that they want, because you have to really work hard to achieve like a toned face after you've stopped, you know, taking Botox.
So you literally have to keep doing it. When you get into surgeries, you need to keep...
They continue doing it, but still, you know, they can visit spas and have these treatments performed for them. Like,
see, they can visit Victoria for all this information. It will not be free of charge, but here at Queens, it is very much free of charge. That's why we have ladies like her. So now let's get to understand. For example, you don't have products of your own that you... Or do you have products of your own that you sell for beauty?
I do have products that I sell, mostly shea butter from Uganda.
Oh, nice.
And the other treatments are locally supplied from here. So once somebody does a facial with me, I will prescribe home care. And then once we agree with the client, I will order the products from the supplier and have them delivered to the client. Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm not really selling like home care, except shea butter.
So it's only shea butter that you sell?
Yes.
Wow, very good. So of course it's hard now to ask you something like, you know, what is your pricing and all this, but just paint for us a picture of how you do your, how you price your stuff. Like, for example, your facials, depending on what someone wants, of course, but you know, how is your price range?
So my price range
or your packages. You can talk about the packages that you offer and how much they cost.
All right, so packages, I'll start with the classic. The classic facial is basically exfoliating, extracting, moisturizing without ultrasound, without radio frequency and all these other galvanic treatments. It's 200 reals. And then when you want to do a full 5-in-1 facial, it goes for 300 reals.
What's a 5-in-1?
So the 5-in-1 is like what is inscribed in my machine.
So
you do the peel, and then you do the high frequency, then you do the ultrasound. There is also ionization of masks. So by ionization, we mean that the products will penetrate deeper into the cells, the dermis. And this is where mostly the cells are produced. So these products, when they penetrate deeper into the skin, the active ingredients help with cell regeneration and, of course, a better complexion with time. So this goes for 300. And then sessions depend on 4 sessions, 8 sessions, 6 sessions. So this we price differently. So they can range from 2,000, 2,500.
So for example, if somebody had a really bad acne face, like really bad, how many sessions would that be for the person?
For bad acne, it's usually 2 sessions every week for 6 weeks. Yeah. And then after that, once every 3 weeks. But in between, they have to be consistent because what we do in the salon should be also continued at home. It's very, very important for clients to take home care seriously because otherwise the salon treatments
won't help much.
Will not really help much. So we usually tell them to cooperate and to achieve the results that they're looking for. And most of them do cooperate actually.
This is very interesting, really interesting. So now what I would like to know is, are you looking at, probably setting up a salon and spa for yourself, or do you want to do this freelancing for as far as it can go?
Well, I'm in the process of making my own salon, and I want to do this because I realize that most expatriates here do not visit salons because of the high prices. And having studied the market, it will be beneficial for both myself and the expatriates because many people here, like the weather here, it's dusty. So many people wear makeup every day, and if they go ask for a facial, it's 500 reals. It's a one-time facial. It's not going to really do much for you. You have to take packages which range from 4,000 to 6,000, which is like really exorbitant.
It's a lot,
So when I did my research. I was like, okay, yeah, so I have a niche.
Best thing to do, yeah.
Yeah, I have a niche that I'm looking at, and prices will be very affordable. And you're going to get the best staff, because I'm looking also into hiring, you know, therapists from Uganda, from my country.
Nice.
And trained by myself. And yeah, this is like my goal, my end goal. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Victoria, you know, from here, me and everybody else out there, we wish you all the best into this journey.
Thank you.
Because honestly, I feel like I can trust you. You know, you're very confident in your stuff, and you know, I would really, you know, I'm looking forward to having at least one service with you, and let me see.
Anytime.
Let me see how that goes. So how can you be contacted? Do you have I don't know, social media? Do you want to share your phone number? Here in Doha.
I do have a Facebook page where you can make your booking, and I do have a Instagram page where you can also contact me.
What are the names? The handles?
The Instagram page is Tempting Treatments.
Tempting.
Treatments.
Why tempting? Because they are tempting. Because when you see them, you can't resist, right?
Yeah, when you get the consultation from me, and like a thorough consultation like I always do, you'll be tempted to try.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I love that. And for Facebook, is it the same?
Facebook is Beauty B Cosmetics. Yeah.
Wow. Interesting. So that's it from Victoria. Before we close, let's just talk a little bit about, you know, marriage, being a mother, and being a freelancer kind of worker like you are. How is it? How do you manage?
It's tough. I could say it's tough, but having a background from the airline where you have to beat deadlines, you have priority. I usually make a priority list, and I follow it religiously.
So it
of
helps
course, sometimes you know you amend, but you just.
But
have
you
to
try not to.
I try not to. So my days usually start at 5 a.m. because I have a small baby. I prepare. And then, you know, take her to school.
No nanny?
I do seek help from nannies from time to time, freelance nannies. I don't have anybody staying in my house. So, yeah, when it's necessary, I do seek, of course, house help. But usually I'm managing my schedule along my kids' school and my clients' needs. Yes.
Do you get enough help from your hubby? Because most of the time, I mean, there are some men who just chill and they're like, she's the girl, she needs to do this.
My hubby has been the guinea pig from the time I was studying. He was my model. I've painted his nails, I've waxed his body. I literally made him grow his hair because I wanted to learn how to treat hair and how to style hair.
Wow.
So his hair is like this long.
Really?
Yes. And he's always doing facials.
Seriously, that's very interesting.
He's been very, very supportive, and he's actually the one who told me, you know, you can venture into beauty when I left the airline.
Wow.
And
Okay.
he said, and who knows, you could go back to the airline as a grooming officer, you know, because these are some of the skills they're looking for.
Exactly.
So he's, you know, very enthusiastic when it comes to what I like to do.
That's very good.
Supportive.
He's a very supportive husband.
So
very good. You're lucky. You're very lucky, and that's what men should be doing, actually. So yeah, that's a very good thing.
Yeah, great.
So I mean, to all the ladies out there, you know, tewetulako because oli mufumbo because you know mwana. So he literally babysits when you have to go out to work, right?
Yeah, especially on weekends because he's off Friday and Saturday. He stays with the child. Yeah, tukwasaganya babiri because this is how it should be.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not always about love. It's, you have to find a friend, someone who will support you, someone who will, you know, educate you,
encourage you.
Encourage you. Kwegamba package.
Life becomes much easier, you know, when you have a supportive partner, you know. They support you in what you're doing, they like what you're doing, you know. There's some of them who actually just sit back to criticize everything you do, you know. Just ngakumalambo mazimanya, you know, so when you have someone supportive, it's really, really good thing. Wow, Victoria, your story is interesting and very, you know, tempting. Like you said, tempting.
Like my spa name.
Yes, it's really tempting, and I'm grateful that we had you here on the show today. And please, when you have, you know, something new, call us again. We will be more than happy to, you know, invite you here.
Great.
Or to Yigirize, and maybe I'm gonna come for a facial. Facial, I don't even remember when I last did one. I don't.
So Mimi's facial will be done right here.
Yes.
In her studio, step by step. So the viewers will be able to see exactly what happens behind, like before they experience it, because most of the clients are asking, what is it? How does it feel?
I know.
Are the results on, like, you get on spot results? So the next time Mimi is free, we hope that we will have a treatment happening.
I'll be more than happy to be worked on, right on camera.
Thank you.
So I'm going to ask you that as we wind up, of course, you're not where you used to be back in the day. So what has been like your secret to get to where you are, the success you've achieved, you know, being self-employed now, and you've been, of course, employed before. What's been the secret for you to get to where you are now?
The secret to get to where I am is from my parents. My dad was a very, he passed away. He was a very hardworking man. In my same to my mom. So I've grown up in a home of entrepreneurs, hard workers. Wow. And I've been inspired from everything they did. And also discipline, because you can have hardworking parents and just end up doing sideways.
Yeah, of course.
So discipline and mentoring and coaching has also helped me a lot in, you know, my path. And bana isn't your wife.
I know. So you have some money for yourself.
Yes. Tetwagala kurilainga ku bantu, because you never know what's behind their closet. And also, woberanga karo inache wekoledde, you can also help other people, you know. So this kind of mentality has really helped me to get to where I am and to where I want to be, because you know, we learn new things and we change goals sometimes. So
wow.
It's a package of so many, you know, trainings.
Interesting, so where somebody comes from, and of course discipline, and you know, is really important. You know, also lokubera hardworking nairanga toina mpisa toina background day, you can still somehow fail.
Exactly.
So wow, that's amazing.
Of course, lastly, which I cannot skip, is also favor from God.
Of course,
and
God
being
first.
prayerful.
Wow.
So every move, everything that I decide and the clients I meet, like I pray and ask God to guide me, because you can still do things and you don't prosper.
True.
Because it's very important to have favor from God.
It's God first always.
And then omomofuna magezi.
I know. Mukama magezi.
Yes. And then things get moving. Of course, there are hurdles, but this is part of life. Life is like that. It's not a life is a roller coaster. I could say it's not a bed of roses. So how you deal with those obstacles is also something that you have to train yourself. And how to interact with people is also a skill that you have to learn. Katinga fabari mu service industry.
Of course.
You cannot
deal with all types of people.
Yes, you have to, and passion also. So sometimes you get aggressive clients or unrealistic, but it's not about you. It's about them. And you have to, if you're deciding to give a facial, you have to do it in the most professional and appropriate way to make sure that you deliver the results.
Yeah, exactly.
Because usually people have problems from home on the road when they're driving.
Yeah,
so everything to be taken consideration. Client anize can canceling no. Atabo benjagalira nda.
Bokolerako dda.
Bokolerako dda kubanga therapy, beauty therapy ereberanga therapy. Client aba ayagala relaxinga, mu beautifyinga, sometimes okola makeup yalla yangwa, you know these things.
Yalla, yalla. I know. Wow, interesting. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us. I've honestly learned a lot from it, and I hope our beautiful viewers out there, our beautiful queens, are gonna learn something more from it as well. So I'm really grateful that you know reached out to share this information with us, and please come again.
Thank you very much.
And to all our beautiful queens out there, thank you so much for being such a wonderful crowd. Thank you for always keeping it here. Every 9th of every month we are here airing a story of a beautiful queen, just one of us. And like we always say here, we are here to fix each other's crowns and just move. Fix it and move. Don't tilt it. Just fix it and move. You don't have to say nothing about it. God bless you so much, guys, and we will see you next time.